August 10th, 2022. You're watching the Running Report show on Fan Hub TF. I'm Joshua Potts. He's Aaron Potts, and we're here
to give you running news presented for and by the culture.
The 2022 Diamond League Monaco just happened, and we're here to just recap it. We didn't want to get you in the morning. We want to get you right after the meet, and that's what we got for you today. Aaron, let's get into it, bro. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce went out there and keeps on doing dominant things, how she's been the entire season in the 100. She's undefeated, extends her win streak to 9, winning the 100 in 10.62. That is her 8th time ever in her career. She has run under 10.7. The only other person that's been close to, the second person that has that much close to her in running under 10.7 is Elaine Thompson with only 3 times under 10.7. She's done it 8 times, so she's done it 6 times this season, Aaron. It's been incredible. Also got to mention Olivia running 10.81 in that race. A great performance for the American. But Aaron, is this the greatest 100-meter season we have ever seen for a woman ever that Shelly-Ann is running right now?
I really don't think there has been another run like this. The closest would be, like you were saying, back in 98, Marianne Jones ran under 10.8 11 times that same year. And she's done it, 12? And we can't forget, August 6th, she raced 10.66. August 8th, she raced 10.67. And then today, the 10th, 10.62. That's unheard of, to go back to back to back like this. So, and to top it off, she got that world championship gold. What else does she got to do for us to be the best, man? Like, she the GOAT in my opinion already.
At this point, I'm on this season. I think Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce needs to be the World Athletics Athlete of the Year for the women's side, to be honest.
Definitely.
I think she's running that kind of good. I don't think no one's going to beat her at the Diamond League final, especially, I'm pretty sure that's her plan, to run a Diamond League final. I don't think anyone's beat her. I think she should be World Athletics Athlete of the Year. But somebody that's probably a close second or third to her, Faith Kipyegon, went out there, showed her dominance in the Diamond League as well out in Monaco, running a 3:53.7, only 300th of a second off of Kazembe Dibaba's world record in the 1,500 meters. She now owns 7 of the top 16 1,500 meter performances ever.
7?
7.
Wow.
Aaron, she's a confirmed 1,500 meter GOAT for the women, right?
She gotta be, bro. She getting closer and closer to my PR. She didn't get me today, but second place ran 3:58 today.
Crazy.
How many 1,500s? You got to go back to club track to races that you see somebody beat everybody by 8 seconds. Crazy what she's doing, and similar to Shelly, the same as Shelly, to be honest. It's bro, she did her thing at the World Championships, and now she's coming here and she's putting on a show for the fans, going after that record that I think will be hers soon. But what can I say? What else can I say about Faith, man? And they have so many similarities with being moms and stuff too, and coming back for that. So that was an incredible race to see.
And Aaron, do you have a quick take on Lyles and Heather breaking 4 for the first time in 15?
Great. Definitely Lyles running 3:59, Heather 3:58. And I know Heather didn't have the complete season she wanted, not making that team, but it's always good for just American distance running. We're getting more people under that 4-minute barrier, getting more competitive. And I think we becoming contenders, bro. We're slowly but surely. It's really hard to medal in these distance races, but I think we're getting there.
Yeah, and I think where we're already there is that women's 800 for sure. And we saw 2 American women have great performances right behind Natoya Gould, who went out there, won Diamond League Monaco, 4th fastest time in the world this year with the 1:56.9. But right behind them, we had Sage Hurta, 1:57.85, and Olivia Baker in a 1:58.05. At the beginning of the season, Aaron, both of these women's times were above 2 minutes. They were at 2 flat. Now they've both drastically dropped under the 2-minute barrier and have broken 2 minutes several times afterwards. The U.S. women's 800 meter, that's the hardest event to make on the women's side for U.S., Aaron. Is that true?
First off, I want to say, yes, that is true. watching this race was great. Like to see the confidence that these women with that I would say more so Olivia went out with, right with Natalia Gold and the pacer going out 56, bro. I was like, oh my god, like they about to run fast. But I think about other women's events and it's tough all around. Like you look about the 100-meter hurdles. We had Ken Harrison, who was a former world record holder, Olympic silver medalist. We had Nina Ali, the world champ, and then you have people like Lele and Aaliyah Armstrong doing their things running like American all-time times. And even the women's 100 is tough too. There's just so much parity in it when you go from, you know, Melissa Jefferson to Tiana Danos to sha'carri Richardson. There's so many people that I can name that could be on that team. But when you name the 800, you don't see nobody else breaking that 3. We got the Olympic gold medalist and world champion. We got the Olympic silver medalist, and we have the 12-time U.S. champ, indoor world champion, and Ajay Wilson. So it's getting tough, and it's just showing you, you know, this 157, 158 is, I'm not saying 158 is now fast, but a lot of people running 158 because they're knowing like, yo, if I don't get closer to 156, I don't have a chance to compete. And it's great to see, but it'd be tough if I was a woman running the 800. Like,
it's going to be really hard to break up that 3 for sure. But it's elevating the field so much. They're running super, super fast. And I feel like American men distance running is getting faster and faster and faster. And Grant Fisher is really leading that way in the 3,000 meters at Monaco. He finished 3rd place behind a great field, a talented field. They were running super, super fast. Grant Fisher goes out there, runs he breaks the American record in the 3,000 meter, breaking Bernard Lagat's American record. Is it a false start to say that Grant Fisher is the next gold medal American man in the 1,500 meter or up?
It's so hard to get a gold medal, man. We haven't. I mean, last time we saw him was Centro, and that was one of the craziest races ever back, 2016. Crazy. So hard to get a gold medal in these events. And then also, let's not forget about Chelimo, silver medalist at the Olympics. That dude, so many medals at the world champs. Don't want to miss one, so I'm not going to list them all. But I think Grant Fisher is definitely on his way. These 4th place finishes, we keep seeing them. 5th place at the Olympics, 4th place at Worlds in the in that 10K. He's right there. We saw him run 26:33 this year. So he's shown that he can compete on the international level multiple times. He's still a young guy. I do think that he is the one right now. He is the one.
Most definitely.
He's always been the one when you think about it.
I could definitely see a medal coming, but that gold, I think the gold is the elusive thing that I think he has to be chasing. And also Tori Franklin, who is trying to chase and elevate that triple jump, the first ever person to medal in the triple jump at a world championships or Olympics for the women's side, did that at the world championships, continuing that momentum of jumping a PR 1486, 3rd place in a triple jump, number 3 farthest in 22, number 2 farthest ever for any American women as well. What does her and just Katura Orji's performances in the past couple years just say about the women's triple jump going forward for the USA, Aaron?
Similar to Grant Fisher in a way that like they're here and they're ready to compete, you know, at the highest level. That's somewhere we weren't like a couple years ago, and they're starting to do it more and more consistently. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Umar, she didn't have the greatest day, but that don't matter, man. We were right there. We were right there. We were coming for him. So to come out 1486 after that world championship medal, that just shows like this ain't no fluke, man. We ain't going nowhere. And we got more hitters that are gonna be joining in the women's triple jump soon. Just wait.
Jasmine, most definitely. And then going to an event where we have probably the most, well, not probably, we do have the most hitters in the world. Speaking of the US, the 200 meters, the men's side in the 200, Noah Lyles winning the race in a 1946 with Ariane Knighton and Michael Norman with the gap right behind him, chasing after Mr. Lyles. As you can remember, he was at the World Championship, broke the American record, number 3 all time in the 200. He was talking about that he was going to break the world record at Monaco. Didn't get to that, but Aaron, I gotta say, this man has been dominant this entire year. Last year, he got bronze at the Olympics behind Andre DeGrasse and Kenny Benderek with that 2019 year where he won the World Championship. So we got stalled there last year. This year comes World Championships, American record, number 3 all time. Is it a false start to say that this is the start of a dominant run for Lyles all the way through World Championships, Olympics, then World Championships back in 2025? Is he the favorite for the next 3 championships?
Exactly. He 100% is. Like, he was the favorite last year he was a favorite at the Olympics. You know what I mean? And like, we were all, let's not lie now. Like, we were happy, but we were disappointed that he got bronze. We expected him to win. And he's doing what we all know that what he can do. He's being the person, he's always been a prodigy. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's coming together for him. He just seems like a lot this year in just general, he seems a lot more relaxed than he did like that year at the Olympics. Like, I don't know, he definitely is matured as a person or whatever it is, but like, I definitely think this is the start of, you know, him being dominant. But in the same time, when I say that, I think about how young Ariane is, and he's coming for him.
And when you say that too, I'm thinking about, what if Michael Norman just runs the 200? Like, I don't know, man. That man
Michael Norman got out good today. He got out real good today.
And it's just gonna, and then even with Fred Curley, you know, Fred Curley being healthy running the 200, because Fred Curley just figured out kind of how to run the 200, and Michael Norman doesn't run enough 200s. The 200s low key becoming very, very interesting on the men and the women's side as well. But Aaron, appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you guys, everyone watching, listening. Our Diamond League Monaco recap. We'll be back next week on the Running Report on Fan Hub TF, doing our thing like always. Let's get it.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.